This is just a quick video to show the usage of the new 4G LTE broadband router from Verizon. It solves a few problems for us with regards to connecting using the former USB and the USB card, which tends to be a problem for some broadcasters, and you're also managing a couple of connections there through the Tieline. The 4G LTE broadband router, as soon as you power it up, it's essentially on as soon as the 4G light comes on. But the great thing about it is it's the first time we've got a device here that's got that's not cobbled together, that's actually got the Ethernet connection in the back. So it's got 3 Ethernet connections in the back, but what I like about it as well, especially if your commander has a telephone POTS line, you can wire a connection here because the unit comes with a telephone number already assigned to it. And that way, if you get into a sticky situation with your connection or your connection flakes out, the studio can call that number, turn the auto coupler on, or turn the POTS on and still be able to connect to get your feedback. Or you can use that as an IFB or some sort of communication back to the studio if you'd like. And then a couple of ports here for an external antenna. Clearly, the stronger your LTE signal, the more data throughput you're going to get. So if you're at a press box somewhere and everybody else is getting 1 or 2 bars and you're getting 3 or 4, it's going to give you more data throughput. And by the way, that all can be managed and seen from the front panel display here on the unit. You've got your video and voice, your data and voice connection. And there are several on-screen menus here. You can get your Wi-Fi password, or you can use the WPS button right here to connect to other components, like say your laptop if you're doing a game and you need to connect to the studio. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd give all the bandwidth possible to the Tieline if you can. But essentially, once this is up and running, you're ready to go. You'll notice that the unit's got a DHCP IP address from the router. That's why it says enter number. And 3 clicks of the button here will connect to the studio, and I've got it set up for 64 kilobits per second, and we'll get to 99s here pretty quick. I'll disconnect and then also reconnect at 128 kilobits, and we'll see how this thing does. So 99s right now. I've not burned this in to see how well it does, but let's go ahead and hang up, and we'll change